Good morning, respected colleagues and participants. I am Professor of Bukhara State University, Gulbahor Khudoynazarova. I am really sorry for awful pronunciation because I am not good at in English. It's our great pleasure to present our research entitled Peganum Harmala-Chemical Composition of the Bite Plant. Density functional theory analyzes molecular docking of Peganin and deoxypeganine. This work has been conducted by our team from Bukhara State University. Introduction. Peganum harmala, commonly known as Siri-Ru, is a perennial plant valued for its traditional medicinal applications. The plant is rich in alkaloids such as harmine, harmaline, and peganin, which exhibit diverse bioactivities including antimicrobial, anti-cancer, and antioxidant properties. Among these, peganin has gained attention for its potential therapeutic effects. These alkaloids show diverse bioactivities: antimicrobial, anti-cancer, and antioxidant. In Uzbekistan, more than 577 species of plants are known for medicinal properties. Peganum harmala is one of the most studied. Historical studies since the 19th century identified and isolated up to 13 different alkaloids from this plant. The alkaloid content varies depending on developmental stage, highest during branching phase up to 83% peganin, lowest during fruiting stage, approximately 1% total alkaloids. Aim of the study to investigate the chemical composition of Peganum harmala, focusing on peganin and deoxypeganine using density functional theory calculations and molecular docking to evaluate their electronic and biological properties. Materials and reagents. Model solution preparation. Plant material. Peganum harmala was collected in Bukhara, namely Shafarkan region, Uzbekistan, during 2023 and 2024. Dried and powdered herb 3 kg was used for extraction. Extraction procedure. Extracted 4 times with 3 liters of methanol during 24 hours each. Extracts combined solvent removed by rotary evaporator. Residue stored at -20 degrees until use. Alkaloid determination. 3 gram concentrated methanol extract suspended in 3% sulfuric acid for 3 hours. Basified with 10% ammonium hydroxide extracted with methanol. TLC performed. Dragendorf's reagent used. Orange spots confirmed alkaloids. Reagents. Analytical grade chemicals: methanol, sulfuric acid, ammonium hydroxide. Dragendorf's reagent. Reference data. Experiments conducted in 2023 and 2024. Results summarized in Table 1. Experimental procedure: alkaloid analysis, density functional theory, and molecular docking. We have studied the amount of peganin and deoxypeganine in the sum of frankincense alkaloids collected from different regions of Bukhara and Shafarkan. The developmental stage of Peganum harmala were classified into 5 distinct phases: rapid growth, branching, flowering at the beginning of fruiting, and fruiting. The total alkaloid content and composition were determined for each stage. Quantum chemical calculation of the spatial structure of various compounds and the electron density of atoms. Analysis of the interaction properties of the molecules allows to determine new properties of substance. In quantum chemical calculations, conceptual density functional theory is used to estimate the overall chemical reactivity of molecules, taking into account electronegativity, chemical potential, total hardness, total softness, and electrophilicity index. The values of frontier orbital energies E LUMO and E HOMO. For Peganin and deoxypeganine, according to reactivity descriptors were determined in Table 2. The biological activity of Peganin alkaloid was theoretically studied by molecular docking method. In the case of molecular docking analysis of Peganin, the best fit position obtained through various interactions at the binding site has the highest binding index of -7.6 kcal-mol. Similarly, deoxypeganine formed stable interactions with protein 6S5A supported by both hydrophobic contacts and hydrogen bonding. Alkaloid accumulation dynamics during developmental stage of Peganum Harmala. We have studied the amount of Peganin and deoxypeganine in the sum of frankincense alkaloids collected from different regions of Bukhara and Shafirka. As expected, the amount of alkaloids varies depending on the location of growth and growth phase. Also, the dynamics of alkaloid accumulation in Peganum Harmala have been investigated in various regions of Uzbekistan. No such studies have been conducted on plants growing in the desert zones of the Bukhara region. In this study, the developmental states of Peganum Harmala were classified into 5 distinct phases: rapid growth, branching, flowering at the beginning of fruiting, and fruiting. The total alkaloid content was found to be highest during the branching stage, reaching up to 3.2%, whereas the lowest content was recorded during the fruiting stage, with values declining to 0.72%. The percentage of Peganin was observed to vary considerably throughout development. The maximum Peganin content was detected during the branching stage, up to 83%, while the minimum was recorded during the flowering stage, as low as 1.9%. Similarly, the concentration of deoxypeganine was shown to fluctuate across developmental stage. The highest level, 19.4%, was measured during the flowering at the beginning of fruiting, and the lowest 2.4% during the rapid growth phase. Quantum chemical calculation of the spatial structure of various compounds and the electron density of atoms, analysis of the interaction properties of molecules allows to determine new properties of substance. In quantum chemical calculations, conceptual density functional theory is used to estimate the overall chemical reactivity of molecules, taking into account electronegativity, chemical potential, total hardness, total softness, absolute softness, and electrophilicity index molecules of the substance. Using these reactivity descriptors, it is possible to find the energy of molecular orbitals. For instance, E LUMO and E HOMO.